Hi, my name is Rose Gallagher. I'm professor of physical therapy here at NYIT. Fran asked me to put together a quick video describing what I've done to teach an online course. This actually is a blended course, but it has a lot of online components, so I thought I'd show you this one. We start with the announcements, and with the announcements, you can create an announcement. You can set that ahead of time, so you can make all your announcements ahead of time if you want. You can set the time and the day that you want them to come out, so that's a really nice feature. In terms of about the course, really all I did here was I copied and pasted from my syllabus. I put under the course description, course objectives, instructional methods. So I didn't have to come up with any new document here. I just took that from my syllabus. Under my syllabus and course schedule, I want to show you the course schedule because it's a little bit different than what you might be used to. Now on Zoom, if you were going to, I'm sharing my screen right now, and if I want to show you another document, which I do, I have to go back up and share my screen differently. So I go up into a new share, and then I choose the document that I want to share with. And then that new document shows up. And then when I want to go back to my Blackboard site, I need to create another new share. It just took a second. As you can see, it's not bad. But I just wanted to show you this, that I put the headings up here. I separate my courses into modules, usually a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however long they are. What my delivery method is, because this is a blended course, so some of the topics are face-to-face. I put in this first topic had 3 different topics in it, so I put that there, and then I put the steps exactly, what the assignments are and exactly what they need to do for this module. I also put, this is very important, the start and end date of the module and when the assignments are due. So make sure you put them in and be very specific. They will be graded automatically, any of the assignments you put in, or quizzes and things like that. So that's really a nice automatic feature that you have. This is also a nice feature to put in this work time out of class. So it gives them an idea how much time it's going to take them to finish this module so that they can budget their time accordingly. So I find that that's really nice. You can also I put on here my exam. So I have a midterm exam here. It's from 8 to 9 p.m. That's the only time it's open, and they need to be available during that time. I did check with the students beforehand to make sure they could all do it. You need to be available at this time also and ready to get on your computer, because I guarantee you a few of them are going to email you and say that I got locked out of my exam. And if they leave the exam for any reason to check an email or a website, which they're not supposed to, it will kick them out of the exam. And so they'll say, I only answered 2 questions, I need to get back in. So you tell them ahead of time, don't leave the window that you're on. And so you may need to get them back onto the exam. So now I'm going to change my share again, and I'm going to go back to my my Blackboard site. So now you can see my Blackboard site again. And I want to go under course materials, and this is where the bulk of my my material is. And you can see that I had 6 modules in this course. This first one that we looked at a little bit already has those 3 different topics in it. Again, I just reiterated the instructions there so that they can see it there. And then I have the 3 different topics right here. And under each one, you can go under and you can see what you need to do. So I have a recorded PowerPoint here. I have another PowerPoint without me talking, but just my narration underneath in case they don't want to listen to me talk and drone on and on. And then I have a quiz for this module, so you can embed the quiz right here. If you have an assessment or an assignment for this module, you can just add an assignment right here, and they can drop the document, the video, or whatever assignment is right here. And then again, that will get graded. You go in and grade them, and that goes right into Gradebook. So that's the course materials here. And then for 2 of my modules for this course, I have them using either a blog or a discussion board. And what you can do is Blackboard will automatically put your students into groups if you want. And so I had them automatically put my students into groups. These current issues are discussion boards. I can't open them because it shows the students' names. And then these related professions are blogs. And so that you just tell the student to go to the groups tab on the side in their menu, and they will only see their their discussion board or their blog. They cannot see other people's, and that's how I made it. If it's okay for them to see everyone else's, then go ahead and make it available to everyone else. And when you set up the blog and discussion board, you'll see how you can make the availability, how you can make it. You can also do quizzes and tests, and they can reach the quizzes and tests either here through a quizzes and tests tab, or you can embed it right into the module. So I kind of did both, just in case they had trouble finding the quizzes and tests here, okay? And then of course you give very strict instructions and things like that for doing that. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is that you can, this content area here, you can add content, you can move things. So I can move my blogs up here, for instance, but I can also add content and something really nice to add, which I didn't do for this course because I did see them face to face and had some lectures. But if you're fully online, you might want to do, I'm sorry, I was going to call this online meetings. So if you're giving a lecture every Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock, you can do online, call it online meetings or whatever you want to call it. And you can choose Zoom meeting at the bottom and then submit. And now you can see that I have online meetings down here. When I go into my online meetings, I can then go in and set up all of my lectures for the entire semester, or at least the access to the Zoom session for all of my lectures. And so that's really nice. So I can do that ahead of time. So I set this meeting up for this Thursday at 6 p.m., for example. So that's really nice to do. The other thing I just wanted to tell you about is that there are a lot of, depending on the courses that you're teaching, there, especially the science courses, I work more in the sciences, there's textbooks that have really amazing online resources for you. For instance, for anatomy and physiology, Pearson has a really great online component that syncs right with Blackboard. You can bring it right into your Blackboard, and on this menu page, you can see all of the options out of Pearson right into your Blackboard. And they have study areas for the students where they can go in and take quizzes. They can make their own quizzes. They have practice assignments that they can do. They give you assignments, so you can use their assignments, or you can modify them, or you can make your own. They give you a huge test bank. They may have 100 questions that you can use for a test bank. You can also add your own questions to the test bank. All of these assignments and these quizzes and these tests, once they do them, the grades will go automatically right into Blackboard. So you don't have to go in entering grades, which is really nice. You can just review the assignments if you want. So please make sure that you check out any of the online resources from any of the textbook companies. And I know you're getting a lot of emails from them. Take advantage of them. It's really amazing. They have PowerPoints for you. They have a video library. Very often they have photos that you can use for your PowerPoints, so you don't have to go searching the web for them. So they're really a really great resource, and I highly recommend you use them. I do have rubrics for some of my blogs and discussion boards, things like that. If you would like access to them, I'm more than happy to send them to you. Why reinvent the wheel? And I also am happy to send you my course schedule if you want to use that to kind of mimic yours off of, or use it as a template. I'm more than happy to share anything that I have. So please don't hesitate to get in contact with me. So good luck with everything you're doing. Don't forget Center for Teaching and Learning. They're amazing. And feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks so much.